Bruno has a Vorbild, he has an inspiration, because in my village in France, I have a great friend who is my Dorfpolizist, my town policeman. He's my tennis partner. And he's a wonderful guy. He's a hunter, he's a great cook. He's taught me a lot about cooking. He loves his wine. He spends every morning in winter, teaching the kids how to play rugby. In the summer, he teaches them how to play tennis. So we have no crime. All the kids grow up knowing our policeman. And as soon as I got to know him, we became friends, I thought, I've got to write about this character. And he is now delighted that we have lots of German and other European tourists coming, and they come to our town and to our market, and they say, "Are you Bruno?" And he says, "Yes," and he signs the book. But in the next village, we also have a village policeman, and they say to him, "Are you Bruno?" "Yes." So we now have 3 Brunos, and well, it's good, I guess. Well, Delikatessen begins with Bruno driving down from home one day with his dog Gigi beside him in the car, and suddenly there is a traffic jam on a quiet country road because the road is filled with ducks and geese. And animal rights activists who hate foie gras, which is a great delicacy of this part of the world, they have decided to liberate the ducks and the geese, and they're all over the road, and Bruno has to try and control things. And then he gets a phone call from Herr Dr. Professor Horst Vogelstern, the eminent German archaeologist who is a friend of his, and Vogelstern says, "We found a body." And Bruno says, "Congratulations, you're an archaeologist, that's what you want to find." And he says, "Ah yes, this one is wearing a swatch. This is your business, not mine." So what we have is an archaeological dig, people from 30,000 years ago, a really important archaeological find, but also another body there. And they have to find out who is the other body. And at the same time, there is a small summit going on. France's Minister of the Interior is having a meeting with his Spanish opposite number about cooperating against the Basque terrorists who had recently killed, and this is historically true, recently killed a French policeman. So everything happens at once. Terrorism from the Basques, animal rights activists, foie gras, and of course some love interest. And as always, Bruno has to do some cooking, including a wonderful dish of foie gras with honey and balsamic vinegar. I always like to write about cooking food. Well, number 5 has already come out in England, and it comes out in May in Germany, and it will be called Femme Fatale. And I've got contracts to write several more, so as long as I can carry on lifting a glass of wine, I will carry on writing about Mr. Bruno.